Hello, this is Mrs. Owsley. I'm going to talk to you about financial aid. There are three types of financial aid that we will talk about, and the first is a grant. So a grant is federal or state or local money that is offered to you to attend college based on your financial need. Secondly, a scholarship. A scholarship is money offered to you to attend college based on your merit, your need, or interest that you pursued while in high school. Thirdly, a loan. Now, a loan is the third type that you really need to discuss with your family and understand that you are borrowing money and you will pay back the money with interest once you graduate college. One of the ways that you can apply for this assistance is through a program called QuestBridge. QuestBridge is a national college match service. If you are going to apply through QuestBridge, the deadline is September the 29th. Once you complete the application will be submitted and sent to your school counselor. Your school counselor will be able to upload a transcript, will be able to write a letter of recommendation for you. This program does have some eligibility requirements, so you must meet the academic admission standards for the colleges, and your family must have an annual income of below $65,000 a year for a family of 4. For more information on QuestBridge, please visit www.questbridge.org or visit your school counselor's virtual hours each day at 10 a.m. The second application that you will fill out, even if you do not do the QuestBridge program, is the FAFSA. The FAFSA is a free financial aid application for student aid. The application for the 2021 graduating class will open up on October the 1st. We will assist you with some virtual times, but your family can go ahead and begin to apply for the FAFSA. You will need your parents' 2019 income tax return. You will need yours and your parents' social security number. The FAFSA will ask you to choose the college of your choice or colleges, but the information will go to the college that you choose first. Now, this can be edited. You may go on there once you decide which college you're going to attend and change the first college of choice so that that college will receive your financial aid information. So the first type of financial aid that the FAFSA is going to determine your eligibility for is the Pell Grant. Remember, there are federal and state grants. Pell Grants are typically determined by economics. If you're economically disadvantaged, you may be eligible for a Pell Grant. There are state grants as well. Now, state grants do have limited funding. Typically in Tennessee, the state grants are allocated by February. So if you believe that your family may be eligible for a Pell Grant, you would want to go ahead and fill out the FAFSA as soon as possible. Remember, it does not open up until October the 1st, but you would want to have that submitted no later than February the 1st because the funds for the Tennessee state grants may run out. Your federal Pell Grants are not going to run out. If you are eligible to receive a federal Pell Grant, that information will be sent to your college through your FAFSA application. The Hope Scholarship does not require an additional application. Once you fill out your FAFSA and you are eligible for the Hope Scholarship, which means that you meet the requirement of a 3.0 GPA or a 21 on the ACT. The FAFSA will directly send that information to the college of your choice, but the Hope Scholarship is only able to be sent to a Tennessee state college. So you would not receive the Hope Scholarship if you went outside the state of Tennessee. We will be having a virtual FAFSA night at John Overton High School. That will be in the end of October, and that date will come to you as soon as we have that organized. We have an organization that comes in and they bring people that are used to filling out the FAFSA, that will help your family that not fill out the FAFSA. So be sure you check your MNPS email and listen for announcements, because that is when that date will be announced. Connection Americas also offers several dates that they will help your family. If your family speaks Spanish, they will have interpreters there. The first date will be on Saturday, October the 3rd. Then on Monday, October the 5th. Tuesday, October the 6th. Wednesday, October the 7th. And then again on Thursday, October the 8th. You may contact Melissa to make an appointment. They will schedule you, and as I said, they will have Spanish-speaking interpreters there to assist your family. So, for Tennessee graduates attending a Tennessee college, we talked briefly about the HOPE. So, to be eligible for the HOPE, you will attend a Tennessee State College. That could be a technical school, a 2-year college, or a 4-year university. And the eligibility would be a 21 on the ACT or a 3.0 unweighted GPA. That money, again, is only sent to the college that you choose to attend. The only application is the FAFSA. The second type of aid in the state of Tennessee is the Tennessee Promise. So the Tennessee Promise does not have an academic eligibility, but there are steps that you must follow to be eligible for the Tennessee Promise. So the Tennessee Promise can be sent to a technical college, a 2-year college, or a 4-year institution that offers an associate's degree. For instance, Austin Peay State University offers several associate's degrees. If you are accepted and attend the Austin Peay State University, you may be eligible for the Tennessee Promise. Whereas Tennessee State University only offers one associate's degree, and that is in dental hygiene. And so if you were going to attend TSU, the only way the Tennessee Promise would go with you is if you were going to attend for that associate's degree. But of course, there are plenty of technical schools and 2-year colleges, and a handful of universities that are eligible for the Tennessee Promise. When you apply for the Tennessee Promise, you will be able to choose your institution, your college, and you will be able to see a list of all of the eligible colleges for the Tennessee Promise. The Tennessee Promise application is due on November the 1st, so you can go ahead and start working on that. We will have days, the counselors will offer virtual assistance for the Tennessee Promise. You will want to complete your FAFSA by February the 1st. Remember I said Tennessee Aid typically starts to run out for Tennessee Grant in February. Now the Tennessee Promise eligibility or funding does not run out, but you want to go ahead and see if you're eligible for that grant money, because the grant money will actually be applied to your tuition before the Promise. So you'll want to have your FAFSA completed by February the 1st. There will be a mandatory spring meeting. You will also be required to complete 8 hours of community service. Once you fill out your application for the Tennessee Promise, you will start receiving emails and texts from Tennessee Achieves. Tennessee Achieves is the organization that assists the Tennessee Promise applicants' progress through the process. So they will give you information on where you can complete your community service hours. And then, of course, you have to be admitted and register for your classes at your college. So scholarship. Scholarship is typically based on merit. You want to check with the college of your choice. So whether that be a technical school, a 2-year college, or a 4-year university, each school will have their own eligibility requirements and their own application requirements, as well as deadlines. So for instance, if you apply for the University of Tennessee and you are admitted, you will then receive a second application that you are now able to fill out for scholarship. You would then fill out the second application for scholarship eligibility, whereas other colleges and universities may only require your application to the college to also be eligible for merit-based scholarship. So you must check with your college and university, and you must check their deadlines. You also can look at your parent's employer, your employer, and churches and organizations that you may be involved with. A lot of times they will offer you scholarship opportunity. We will have online searches for you. Those are posted on the John Overton counseling.weebly.com website. You can also find these on the JOHS Counseling Schoology group, the College Schoology group, and then please check your MNPS emails because scholarship opportunities will also be emailed to you. There will be a night coming up in the next week, and we will talk to you specifically about financial aid and scholarship and offer a time for questions. So Tennessee Student Assistance Corporation is the organization in Tennessee that manages funding for the state of Tennessee. So if you visit College Pays and then go to the Tennessee Promise link or go directly to www.tennesseepromise.gov, you can go ahead and apply for your Tennessee Promise. Now remember, the deadline is November the 1st, and you will want to fill that out so that you will be eligible for the Tennessee Promise once you have started to receive your acceptance letters to colleges. Again, just like the FAFSA, you can go in and you can change the college that you are going to attend at any time so that that college receives your funds. We will offer some virtual assistance, so just pay attention to your MNPS email for those opportunities. Another way that you can receive a Promise or Tennessee Promise funding, there are a couple universities that also offer Promise money. They all have a separate application. You must be admitted to their college. You must fill out that second application. You will find this information on their website, like UT Knoxville, the University of Memphis. You do have to meet some eligibility requirements, such as being a Tennessee resident. You must have a family household income of $50,000 or less with assets below $75,000. You must be a Hope Scholarship recipient, and you must also complete their 8 hours of community service. This information is listed on the JOHS Schoology page under Tennessee Promise. Something that might assist you if you want to use your Tennessee Promise at a two-year college and then transfer, or if you're even doing dual enrollment credits while you're in high school. You can visit www.tennesseetransferpathway.org, and you can look at the pathways in which your dual enrollment or your two-year degree hours will transfer to a four-year college. Because remember, the Tennessee Promise is only going to pay for your technical school, your two-year college, or your associate's degree at a four-year college. And then if you're eligible for Hope, that money will continue with you, or your Pell Grant will continue with you through your third and fourth year at your university. So some important tips to know about financial aid. Please read your MNPS email. This is the email that we are going to send financial aid updates, scholarship opportunities through. This also would be the email that you might receive some information from your college, but specifically for college application and scholarship information. Visit the John Overton High School School Counseling Group, the John Overton High School website, the College and Career Scholarship Group, and again your email to receive updates on college application and financial aid opportunities, including scholarship information. You may do virtual tours. We are posting virtual tours on all of those websites and Schoology pages, but you can also just go to the college website, and most colleges are still doing virtual tours. There are a few in-person tours, but primarily you will be doing virtual tours at this time. Participate in the College Application and Career Exploration Week. That's September the 21st through the 25th. And then meet with your school counselor on their office hours at 10 a.m. every day. We will also have a Q&A session on September the 21st, so please attend that that time for questions and answers. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.